There's no other medium on earth like design. Everything we do is dictated from the minute you wake up to the minute you go to bed. And that's based on a design that someone did in some lab, some computer somewhere. Unless you live in a vacuum, you're going to be affected somewhere by design, and hopefully good design. A lot of the design that really got me at first is just the design of like the 30s, 40s, 50s. My grandmother was a graphic designer, and I remember going into her office and watching her with X-Acto knives, smoking and drinking on the job. As a designer now that I know what it takes to do something, those designs were ridiculously difficult. You gotta understand they did it all by hand, but that's what I've built my whole business around is that vintage, classic design. A lot of what I like about Richmond is what I remember from being a little kid, like the old buildings of downtown. The King sign in particular, the typography is just ridiculous on the signs. That little classic, cursive, strip font. Joanne's Bakery down the street. Just seeing that cool sign with the little chef on it with the hat. And so part of what makes Richmond so, great to me is just seeing those old things that remind me of my childhood. I was doing my freelance business, and I had to get a daytime gig for insurance for my kids. So I got this evening job, night shift job at the hospital, and it was just crazy working a 12-hour shift in critical care, and then going home and having to start my whole day of client work. Every day working hard and knowing that I can make so much more money doing what I love versus this horrible job. And it was just one night, had the worst night you could possibly imagine in a hospital, and I made the decision right then that I was like, I'm done. I'm quitting, and it's been 100% the greatest decision I've ever made in my life. I love doing what I do. I did it for a year before I ever really made any money, and now I got kids to feed, so it's a little more stressful now. As long as I can keep designing and making people happy and make people stop for a minute and say, oh, it's kind of cool, that's all I need.